Okay, seem to be live. I still have to announce stuff. The first thing I'm gonna do is turn off the sound in my cell phone, because you know how I hate the bzz bzz. There's still a bit of light outside, so we'll have to turn on the light later. I'm first going to post to social media, so hello who's already here. I figured I can do the weekly update while I'm here. Let's see. Editing. Just did a couple of episodes. Didn't do as much as I hoped, per usual. I wanted to what did I want to do Monday? Monday I wanted to do stuff. That was yesterday. And that's when my new 3D printer arrived, and I did an impromptu last minute special stream, which a couple of you attended, so I was very happy with that, to see you guys. Meanwhile, I'll start up while everything is booting up. First social media post made. So yesterday I received my new 3D printer, the one that's advertising you can set it up within 15 minutes, and turned out to take about an hour. And update, I managed to pair it with my phone today. For some reason, didn't work. Tried again. Grabbed my laptop. Didn't work. Removed the wireless. Didn't work. Then I was like completely hopeless, panicking, and it suddenly worked. It just suddenly happened. So I did my first test print today, and I will show it on the stream, the craft stream Sunday. Assuming I'll stream, by the way, but I'm assuming that. And it looks amazing, by the way. It's just that the lines are quite thick. So I need to tweak the settings in the hope of getting, something equal to the previous line. So still working on, like always, not gonna toss previous things, and I'll just tweak things, try to find out what I need, what settings I need. So but instead of 2 hours, it printed that standee image in about 20 minutes, start to finish. So that's why I'm saying I need to tweak it, and then it will probably be a bit slower. So it will probably be a bit longer, but you know, even if it turns out to be half an hour is still a lot quicker than 2 hours. So that's another social media. What do I get from notification? Yep. And then we post on Kara. If you do hear something humming, that's currently my new fan. You know, the little one I had. Well, you didn't know it was little, but a little one I had last week was kind of unreliable. A bit seems like to be about to burn through. Fire hazard. So I just I was heading to our storage, and there was still a big fan over there. So it's a bit wibbly wobbly. But it has 3 settings, and it's at the lowest settings now. I don't want to overload things here, or make it so cold that my muscles act up, which is going to be a penny today. So that's pretty much the weekly update. And let's see messages. Okay, that's another social media. And yes, the reason why I am more heading towards the 9 instead of the 8:30 is because immense heat in the attic, sun, but sun's going down now, so the usual, the usual. And now on X, and that should be the last social media to post. I have no idea how hot it is on the attic. I will check it the moment I need to turn on my lights. Then I'll be near the thermometer. So almost done to start arting. And I have a lot of things in view that I think I might be sending to a different screen. You can just go here, and then we have watch now with 2 viewers. Hello, hello. Well, we all need fans at the moment. I need fans and I need fans. Okay, let's see. Which comic are we at? Still year 17. So in about 40 weeks we start year 18. So that's next year. So not next year, but the year after will be Penny Part 6. I was getting a bit confused when was when. Goal of today is to draw the penny and create 2 3D print files. And then in my spare time, almost forgot something important about tomorrow. So I'll probably do a new test print Thursday. Maybe. Anyway, I'll keep you all posted. So let's first check something. Who's going to be the main character? I think it's just going to be Penny's going to be a stand-in. I showed this comic to the library, by the way, and they really, really liked it. So I was like, if you want to print it, post it somewhere, I'm okay with it. So maybe you'll see more of my art in the public library. Okay, so that's enough. Penny's gonna be a stand-in this case. So this is not something but that Penny said. Okay. We're almost complete. Sketching. I'm going to be a bit quick sketching because, well, it's very hot. And even though I have a fan on and it does help, it's not something I want to stay in too long. So this week my intention is to clean up in my studio, not because there's a huge box suddenly inside in there, because that will move to the storage in about 2 weeks, but let's see. Well, I just need to clean up in case my student comes again, then they want to sit somewhere. I'm working on several new swords. I did find a vendor for new swords because I noticed I have quite some gold and rose gold swords left, but barely any silver. And I found a seller that sells gold, silver, and gunmetal. So the gunmetal black, so there's blackish. I ordered over there, hasn't shipped yet, so cross your fingers. I ordered a bit more silver because that's more popular, and I did not order the more decorated sort because, well, even though they do sell, the standard ones are a bit more popular. I have no idea why, but that's probably the preference of the people. So just got some new swords, well, ordered them, and now it's just waiting. And they first need to be shipped. Okay, so we have a fan over here. I have a nice example. So, yep, okay, advertisements. Complainy, complainy. Got fan number 1. And we got fan number 2. And now we're going to have shivery shivery. With my new 3D printer, there's, at least in the standard setting, there's barely any string, so that would save a lot of work. But yeah, I do need to find the Finder settings. I already have a file prepared. So that's probably a first day's experiment. And I'm just gonna take new file, change the settings, and then so just that I don't waste anything. I have to be careful because I think it was Saturday I cut my finger, and that finger is quite important for drawing. Wait. And I tend to touch that spot with my other nail, so that kind of hurts, and I need to be careful not to open it. The other wound that I burnt myself on the oven, I just let it heal on its own, but today some wound fluids came out of it. I know, kind of disgusting, gross, sorry. So I put a bandage on that just to protect it so it won't get infected. So I'm healing, but yeah. I would still benefit from a sponsorship of Hansaplast. I haven't had any ice cream today. Just keeping it on water, or actually syrup, 0 sugar. So this is pretty much, there's nothing that happened in Nieuwegein that's worth creating a comic about. We had some con men that pretended to be a police officer. And let's see, what else did we have? Sheep walking through Nieuwegein again. Well, that happens every summer. And then we had a mother cat who was spreading her kittens, her newborn kittens, all over the place. And they were all reunited and are now together and in a facility. So it's just not, well, it is amazing. It's not something you can kind of work with comic wise. Okay, first criticism is in. You don't get get cold from ventilation only, ventilators, which is true, but these are magic ventilators. And at the moment there are still orders coming, but most should be able to go through the letterbox, which does give me a peace of mind that if I need to get out to grab some ice cream for a minute, I don't have to worry about the delivery. Oh, blah 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 blah, promotion, but. Go to Scream Rise. No, 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 no. Da, 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 da. Oh, I can't do that from that chat. I have to do it from here. Allegra, whatever your name may be. Report. Spam scammer bots. Spam. Next. Let's see what it was. Buying followers. You have to confirm your email, block this user. One of the videos, by the way, on Twitch has muted audio because there's copyrighted audio in there. You know, those that AI art that just does random pling plong. So, and I can appeal to that, but then I have to get my real life address and all. So I don't think I get the notification on the blog on YouTube, so this is only up for a couple of days, and then the final version on YouTube will have completely unmuted audio. But yeah, these bots just buying followers, so that way you seem more popular and people are inclined to follow you even more. But it's I think it's even illegal, but or at least very much frowned upon by other people. That is a way too big ponytail. I'm going for the super summer dress again. And the way I draw suns, by the way, this little sunshines, is actually a reference to some of my classmates from elementary school, because they always drew the sun like that. And they were the cool kids because they could draw amazing and they had singing talent, they had acting talent, they were just the cool guys. And they were nice. They weren't bullies or whatever, they were actually nice guys. And this is a bit 50%. That's 40, 50. And we're going to duplicate the layer and we're going to move it over here. I think it needs to be even lighter, so 30%, 30%. And I'm gonna merge these two layers. There we go. And this is I also found some new treasure in a giveaway cabinet. I found some stamps, and those stamps were very dirty with spray paint. And I figured, let's see if I can clean them. So I just put some little soap on it and gone. I mean, the paint was gone. So I have some new stamps. I also found some those little paddles you can play on the beach with, and with a ball, and you just throw it at each other. So I think about painting or decorating those. And I might even decorate them so you can no longer use them as a tennis paddle and just use them as a little wooden fan to get some cold. But that's on the pile of other projects that still need to be done. Wait, We first need some sweat marks in the hair, on the face. Not here, that looks like weird. The fun thing about the new printer that I have is that you can start it from a distance. But I probably won't do that while I'm away from home anyway. There's sweat in her hair, ha ha ha. Okay, that's just that way we can copy it a bit easier. Because I may be creative, but it's too hot to draw each and every one individual. This needs to be flipped, transform, flip, horizontal. Yes, for the first time, I finally picked it in one go without having to. Okay, so this needs to be over here, and the other one is an Australian fan. So it goes the other way. And then we just need to do this. And this one. No, because it's a vampire fan, so it's completely confused. I have no idea where I was going with the joke, but yeah. If I move this a little bit to the center, then it looks like a completely new fan. Okay, so all the fans are over here. And that saves me a lot of drawing time, so I have more time for the tracing of for the 3D printer. But yeah, the moment I have some more experience with my new 3D printer and my micro studio is cleaned up again, I will start streaming 3D printing again. It actually has a camera, so I can check it from a distance. and it can do time lapses. But to be honest, I'm not very impressed with the quality. So it's a bit wobbly. And by the way, Thursday I'm gonna give Penny part 2 to our city's library because they accepted all the other parts, and the only one I didn't have with me was part 2. So that means that my complete book collection in Dutch and the Penny comic is available at my local library for reading, for borrowing. That's the wrong side. Because the fan goes this way, you have to go that way. It's actually a tornado almost, so all the hair is confused now because it goes both ways. But I will give them time because they have to prepare my books, and then I will make probably around part 6, when part 6 will be released. I'll make a comic about it that's also in the local library. That's an upside down sweat wrap. It's one-sided movement, and now we're going with the it is cold. And that actually it happened to me at work. There was someone who was having a little ventilator near their spot, and the moment they moved, I noticed this real cold on my shoulders. And for those who don't know, I have quite weak shoulders and hips, and they respond to cold. And then if they get too cold, I get painful hips and shoulders, and they get stiff. I'm an old lady. Hydrate. So it was like 30 degrees, and I was asking if they could turn down the heat because it was too cold for me. Luckily, whenever they sat down, they blocked the stream, so it was fine. But when they went out for a little break, I just asked if they could turn it off, and they did. By the way, very considerate. They didn't understand it, but they did do it, and I'm very grateful that they did, because that's, in my case, it can mean if I can clean up or not. It means if I can draw or not. So pardon me. Mhm. And I know I could get a new fan from the store. It's not that expensive anymore, but we still had the old fan laying around, and well, let's first finish the old stuff before getting new stuff. I think someone's remodeling. I know it was very hot the entire day, but it would have been nice if they picked not the evening, because there are people who do want to sleep. Of course, not me at the moment, just even though I wouldn't mind. Also, that mosquito from the live stream, from yesterday's live stream, I managed to slap it away before it left its sting. Okay, did I get all the lines? I did decide to upload this of yesterday's stream early on YouTube. I know usually I just put them at the end, so it's about next year, but this time I wanted it to be a bit sooner. And it's going to go live on Friday. I even set it as a premiere just to see how that works. Thus far, no idea how it works. I think this is all the line art. Sketch layer. And oh, I need to add some lines. That's the wrong combination. And then I'm going to turn on the lights here. First of all, let's add some lines over here. Turning on the light. One moment. Downside of the heat is these what's it called again? Plastic headset covers. They're still good, by the way. I don't have them over my ear because that actually hurts, so I have it a little bit higher. Pardon me, and which means that my microphone is a little bit higher as well, not that close to my mouth. That's otherwise I'll just get a headache. But they're very sweaty. Still, this is a very good headset. I've had it very long. I can't even remember. It was something I bought myself, and it was before the mall was remodeling, and I think it was a Dixons. So it's still working fine. Does the job. Okay, it has a cable. It has this nice mute button. Did you hear me? I was muted. So that's nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Audio in, audio out. Decent quality. Handy dandy mute button. Sure, there are better headphones nowadays. I mean, the one I got from my job, that's an awesome one. But it's a very expensive headset. Already looked into if I could buy them, but from my work, but nope, not allowed. Maybe they'll change. And I still have my lavalier, whatever it's called, those wireless mics. Which are decent quality as well. Just very short battery life. I still want to make an audiobook of my novels. But I think I first want to create some art for it. I don't know a release schedule just yet. That's a bit... yeah, this is kind of penny. Have to be careful not to overlap too much. So maybe the audiobook won't be for next year. Don't know yet. Don't know much about audio editing. I mean, I kind of know a little tiny bit about video editing. And I'll probably just take little bits and then paste them after each other. And if you want to do that for both Dutch and English, that is gonna be quite a job. Then I wished I would have someone who I could just send the raw audio to, and then they would compile it. I do have someone who already donated some royalty-free music. Not sure if I want to change the music accordingly to the scene, because that's probably way too much work for me. And I know people are like, but you want to deliver something good? Yeah, I want to deliver something good, but I do want to keep fun in it. And now we go for the drops. So unless someone's listening and is like, whoo, that sounds like a great job for me, I would love to do that. Fine by me, I just can't pay you. I'll be very honest about that. And I probably won't be able to pay you with video incomes as well, because I sincerely doubt I'll be getting video incomes from that. I've looked into it, and then you need, I believe you need 1,000 subscribers to be able to run ads. And then the amount of money you would get from a video is about €7, I believe, on year basis. And even if I have 12 videos a year up, that's probably still not going to be something substantial anyway. Because those €7 a video a year is only when you have a gazillion subscribers. So okay, so nothing was wrong. Don't worry. Just a little private information. Okay, so let's do the shadings. I injured myself and it's starting to hurt now, and I injured myself about a week ago. Don't even know how, but well, it's quite clear this ventilator has seen better days, because you sometimes hear it humming. It's probably reaching something. And by the way, I did remove my Cura software from the other computer. And I will probably remove Cura from this computer. Maybe I'll keep it on here, because we will try to fix the other one, the other printer. So, and then I'm gonna need Cura, so I'll probably keep it on here. But just to save space on the other computer, I just decided to remove Cura. It's a fine software, but the Bamboo Lab has proprietary software, or at least they say. So I need to reslice everything. Which is gonna take a while. And like I think I said it last week already, or maybe during another stream. I will first do all the files that still need to be printed, so they get priority. And then in the end, I will also convert all the other ones. So that is gonna take a while. Slicing goes a lot faster in the Bamboo Lab, by the way. I mean, Cura sometimes takes actual minutes. Just checking who's still watching from the chat. Are you still with me? Head count. Sound off. Well, at least 3. Currently 5 people watching. I think one of them is me and one is the one who hasn't responded just yet. Bit of a hand coloring. The silent one. Yep, the lurker. The Jaws theme. Won't be humming it because copyright. The one we can summon with cupcakes. Okay, so this is the art. Let's add the balloons. I need to add the effects, by the way. So don't worry about that, that still follows. There we go. Did I put it on 4 already? Probably because I'm not zoomed in right at the moment. It shows it a bit wonky if I'm zoomed in at something with a third. So in this case 2/3, and then you see not so nice lines. Okay, this balloon needs to be a bit smaller. That's way too big. And I know, by the way, that ventilations just move around hot air, especially in this area. But it makes it a bit more bearable to stay here. So I know it's not that very effective, but yeah, it does feel nice. But at the same time, I have to be very careful because of my old ancient muscles. So I have to aim it away from me, or at least my wrist, my shoulders, my hips, which pretty much means my entire body. I ordered a couple new cutting dies, by the way. And I actually don't want to buy cutting dies anymore unless they're very special. Now, you might think, what's special about these then? Well, they look like speculaas and stroopwafels. Okay, and now and it is something I want to return to creating again, using cutting dies and all to get more special things. How many R's? Oh, okay, I think this is the comic. Not much text, so you'll probably be done quite quickly with the text check. And also with the stamps, I usually now buy special stamps because I have so many already. Still looking for a couple of ones that seem to be sold out, so hopefully they'll return. Why are you on this screen, by the way? Probably with a reason, but first save so we get the advertisement. And while you guys check, I'll type and then I show the other. It's the 30th already? Yep. Ooh, I forgot to do the mouth, so I'll do that afterwards. Well, a bit standard, but okay. So first, let's do the mouth. Or actually, let's do the tongue because I forgot to do the tongue. Now it's done. So first I'm going to save it. No, not save as. I'm going to do save for web. I'm a bit impatient with finding back my mouse, so... Vladimir, daar mag je niet aan zitten. Our sweet little kitty is playing with the use cable. It's much too hot here. Okay, you guys can go test check. It's not that much as well. And then I'm going to help downstairs a moment. So I'll take a little break. And let's see. Yep, it's the top part. So I'll be right back. Go. I'm back. So this one needs to be copied. And this one needs to go in here. I need to check something. And copy paste. This. Okay, I'm a bit distracted. This was done. So I need this one. Let's see if I don't have to restart because it's probably because of the heat, but I'm kind of like, huh? What am I doing? Okay. System lost me today. All saved. And just for good measure, and hydrate. Did look up the story of Goldilocks, by the way. There's a lot of history about Goldilocks, by the way. We received your Twitch report. Huh. And my Comey Can't Communicate part 30 is around the corner, and I'm still waiting on Comey Can't Communicate part 22, which was expected today, but somehow did not get delivered today, so hopefully tomorrow. And that's an invoice. So that's business stuff. So I should not forget that. Wait, I need to check if my Komi manga goes by mail. Of course it goes by mail, but I mean goes by delivery driver or postal. I think postal. I have no idea. It has a track and trace code, so we'll be seeing it tomorrow if it arrives, or maybe not. Right. So that's up and running. So now we go with the wait, troubleshooting already worked. Software will need to be done later on. Today we're going to draw whale and cyst. So we're gonna flatten the image first. Resaved it. So about the character Will, because we're gonna start with Will. First of all, yes, he has been named after the whale, as in the animal. I just like the sound. And he wears glasses. Not because he needs them. He absolutely does not need them. He just wants to feel special. And I actually forgot what he was the high one about. So let's check that. Who was Will the high one of? Wisdom and magic. That's the wrong screen that I just enlarged. This needs to be enlarged. So that's why Will is wearing a book. Sorry about that. And that's why he also wears glasses. Because he's supposed to be wise and smart. That needs to be darker. I'll just darken it later on because this line is very nice. And as for his quirks, well, wearing glasses, well, not needing them because he has perfect vision because he's a high one, is actually quite quirky already. But I didn't give him any other quirks just yet. He hasn't really appeared that much. So what else to tell about Xist? Well, not much actually. So, no, I actually don't know anything else about Xist. No, Will just yet. He's one of the high ones who's pretty much in the back. In the future, I'll probably find more stories for him. Like I said, most of the high ones were in the back. But for example, Ish demanded a place in Shadowplay. Well, we have Yunakara and Cecilia in the Eternity series. We have a short story with Iranohaya. And Xist, I'll tell about him when I start drawing him. Also has a little story that I still have to write. Well, I hope it's going to be a bit colder tomorrow. There's supposedly coming a thunderstorm. This needs to be a bit wider. So yeah, all we know is that Whale is quite vain. In his very first form he had glasses. He needed them back then. Now he doesn't need them anymore. His magic would just correct any impairment. Okay, that's all the lines. And he has immensely long hair, but that's something magical anyway, so. Technically all the high ones in their current forms in this story and this region all have long hair. The only exception is Maki. Maki has short hair. That doesn't help. And for those who also followed my streams, I finally got myself an Ita bag, the one where you can put all your keychains and all in. It's not the big one because I have my eye on a big one that is pretty much pre-ordered with no release date, so that's gonna take a while. But then I have a small Ita bag and I can put well, my homemade keychains in there. Okay, and now we do the background. That's the wrong layer. Wrong layer! And here I was trying to do it in the screenshot. That doesn't work. And then we pick a color, just any color as long as it's lighter. And I completely forgot to draw a part. Yay! Well, at least we're early, so. I really thought I was done so quickly. Now we're done. Technically the high ones can be genderless if they want to. Again, I just picked this form for this story, but in future stories, maybe different. Who knows? Okay, now I'm going to convert it. See if I can convert it right in one turn. Right, I need to change Lady Ignis as well. But that's just a small thing, so I'll do that as well. First, we're going to do Whale. Where's Whale? Whale is here. Inches is centimeters. Height is 100. Depth is 3. Invert output. Extrude. And options goes to white and enable smoothing. Well, place your bets. Did I do it right in one go, or are things that need to be changed? All the fingers are good. Oh wow. Ah, there's a little part. Yay! Not perfect in one go. And the part that is not perfect is this little piece of hair. And usually if I color it with the mid-tone, it suddenly sees it. And what's it doing here with the eye? Oh, wait. Okay, so save. Save. Yes. Yes. Convert another. Upload. Will. Keeps everything except the size that I put in. Convert. And the hole is plugged. Ah, there's still part of the shoe that I missed. Let's see, and then it's this part. Yes. Yes. Did I get all then? I think that's the last one. Convert another. Whale. Whale, whale, whale. Is everything plugged now? Part in the hair, part in the shoe, backside. Yep, looks good, looks good. So, download. Because last time I forgot that. So, this one is done. So first we're gonna save it again as a clip because that's something Clip Studio Paint does not do. And then we're going to put this one in front. And then we're going to do exist. And exist is the high one of air and science. Where am I? Where am I? I am here. First off, save as. Otherwise I'll overwrite. And I've done that more than once in the past. So yeah, I did want a science dude in there. This was before I met my love, by the way. So it's not inspired by him. I'm just gonna do it green because I have green right now. He's also a high one that hides in the back. But a story that I still have to write is where he's meddling. For example, he's pretending to be a priest in Nimar, which is the town of health science, at least, and I think also other science, but mostly the place to go if you want the latest medical information. That's a weird hat. That's better. So he sometimes happens to find books with new information about medical discoveries. Usually the high ones claim they don't want to meddle. I'm not sure if it's gonna do those parts, but we'll see soon enough. But they decide what gets discovered. And Xist is the one who deals with all the medical stuff. So, and of course he meddles mostly around our main characters. Because, you know, he likes them, so they get special treatment. And of course always pretends it wasn't him. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do that line, so... That's too close. And I know my newer printer should be able to get a better resolution when printing, but the file converter is still the same. I'm usually not much fan of air users. They usually get bad treatment with me. But Xist is kind of the exception. Fun fact about Xist. His name comes from existence and comes from a story I tried to write with friends during high school. Our story was Xist, and we each took turns writing the story. And that's where also Whisper Shadowhunter first appeared as a character. But he does not get to meet Whisper Shadowhunter in this version. He probably knows of her because high ones know everyone and everything, even though they say they don't. But like I said, they're meddling, so maybe he'll meet her. There are more things from Exist, the story, in Forever Young. For example, Whisper Shadowhunter. But she had an ancestor. I believe it was her father or maybe one of the first. I don't remember. Anyway, but that one was named Razor, as in a razor. But I'm calling it Razor because I can. And Razor reappears as the grandfather of Charon and Chiron. Okay, I think this is all. So we're going to do the eyes. And in both incarnations, Razor was an evil one. Always looking for fights. So yeah, that's the origin of Exist. But in his new incarnation, instead of being the name of a story, he is an actual person, creature, whatever you want to call it. Air and science. I have not yet decided how the high ones got their positions, by the way. Because they do match their well, protege, whatever you want to call it, their godhoods. Convert another. Close, because I don't care about you. Height 100. Depth 3. Convert. Did I get everything? Do I need to redo things? It did not do the eyebrows, so I think I'm gonna try and fix that, see if that works. Toes are filled. So technically all I need to do is, wait, or did they get the eyebrows? No, didn't get the eyebrows. Fingers are great, so all I need to do is try to make those eyebrows a bit thinner. No, I need to zoom in, not zoom out. The layer. See if this works. I think it might still be a bit too narrow, but we're just going to try it. See if yes, yes. Close, convert another, upload file. We got Exist. 100. 3. Convert. Eyebrow still not taken, so well, one more try. I'm just gonna remove the eyebrows first. Redo the lines. Then I'm gonna create a new layer, because if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna remove the eyebrows as a whole. Let's see if it takes this. Yes. Yes. Convert another. Upload. Exist. Height 100, because everything is 10 with me. Convert to STL. Yes, it has the eyebrows. But there are now big holes behind it. So, well, let's try to fix that. Let's do that on a different layer, because I don't know what the result is gonna be. And it's the top parts. Right? Yeah, top parts. Does this work if I put it underneath here? Yes. Did it still get the eyebrows? Yes, on one side. Well, if it does it on one side but not the other, it just looks weird. So I'm just gonna omit the eyebrows then. First I'm gonna save it. So if you want eyebrows, you have to hand draw them on. Save as PNG. Save, yes. Convert another. Upload file. Height 100, which is 10 centimeters, because even if you do have centimeters, he turns it into millimeters for some odd reason. Okay, no eyebrows, but other than that, the image is fine. So download, there we go. Exist is also done. And now we're going to return to Lady Ignis, because I found a little mistake with her. Of course, I managed to plug the hole because I'm awesome like that. That's not because I'm confident. It's just because I want to sound confident. And the thing that's this little piece. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm gonna color it anyway. So this little piece was suddenly a hole. Now we need to go to the Chardonnay Moon. Lady Ignis. Advertisement. That site is advertisement heavy, but it doesn't work if you use an ad blocker. And well, it is free, so. But it's funny there. Oh wait, now her whole neck is gone. So I need to remove a bit of the hair loop to make it a bit bigger. If I make it like this, and this is a bit lower then it should give less issues with that neck. Because it's bigger now. And I probably need to check what I printed and what I still need to print, because I'm completely lost everything. As in, I have no idea what I did anymore. So I haven't lost files or whatever. I just don't know what I'm doing anymore. Let's see. Neck is now done and plugged, so I can reprint her downloads. So let's see. We should have all the high ones converted now. So that means next time, this one can be deleted. I think I'm going to do the Pokemon next one time, because I have the high ones done. Let's check my folder and let's zoom out so you have something nice to look at and I can see the chat again. So we have Zodiac was this year. These are fan characters that are done and being painted. Chardonnay Moon, these two are printed. Zodiac done, these two are printed. Zodiac. These two are printed and are fan art, need to be painted. Chardonnay Moon, fan art and printed. Chardonnay Moon, Forever Young 2026. Moon, and that one is printed. So that means if I do my book again next time, it's going to be fan art. And Forever Young, Forever Young, Forever Young. Then we have a couple of high ones again that are already done. Moon. These two are done. These two are done. These are done. Then we have some Moon again. Then we have finally the commission. Moon and Forever Young. Then we have penny characters. Forever Young and Ocean themed. Forever Young, because then we get into the Forever Young territory again. And then we have Moon Soldiers. And then I can sketch again. So, we still have plenty to do, don't worry, we still have plenty to trace, plenty to print and plenty to paint. But at least a bit more. So, first day is Taxes Day. Not Texas, but taxes, you know, the money government thing. And I'll also start designing coins. I'll probably do that offline so I can watch videos. But I'll probably record it for the speed streams, mute speed streams. I want to design all the Moon characters. Or at least the Guardians and the main 5. Wait, and main 6 by the way. So then I have a whole month done. So that's what I want to do first day. Then Saturday is going to be clean up in the micro studio instead of the attic, because that's terribly needed. And then Sunday hopefully it's just crash streaming, maybe a bit of cleanup, depends on the time and depends on the heat. And then well, next week is Penny again, and Penny and what's it called again? Penny. And then first day is storage cleanup again. And then this Saturday, I don't know if I have any plans, but probably clean up in the attic. Also depends on the heat, because it's 30 degrees up here. Not very comfy for cleaning up. So, I'll be seeing you next week again. It depends on the weather, how late, and if the sun is already set. So, I guess I'll be seeing you. Bye bye.